Y'all literally took a bucket of ice water and poured it all over this fire. There's no heat. It has so much heat. Now I really don't care. All right, HHW fam, what's good? It is WrestleMania week. And my name is VSOP. And I'm with my mans and them. What's up, Gold?
Stephen Gold, what's good, beautiful people?
Stephen Gold, great to have you, sir. All right, so we're going to do our prediction show right now. We're going to get straight to it. We got 2 nights in Las Vegas and a not sold out Allegiant Stadium. They're trying to sell it out. They are not going to sell it out, unfortunately. And it's your fucking fault, TKO.
Even with 25% off.
Even with 25% off, you guys are not selling out that building, unfortunately. How are you gonna advertise a discount with 1 week left to go? People still got to book. Are the flights going to be 25% off? Are the hotels, the room and board, the food going to be 25% off? WrestleMania is something that you plan. Now, granted, people in Nevada, even here in LA, 4-hour drive, they can still go. But this will be probably the first WrestleMania in a long time where they're not going to be announcing some type of attendance record.
I didn't think about that.
Right now, from what I understand, there are about 40,000 for night 1 and 42,000 for night 2, which in my mind is still impressive.
That's a lot of people, yo.
It's a lot of people. That's still impressive. Over the weekend, 80,000 people.
Yeah, 80,000 people. And think about like just the ticket sales. So they definitely made some money still.
What were we looking at last week? A $16,000 second row seat?
$16,000.
So the combined 2-night attendance from WrestleMania 41 was 118,000.
Yeah.
58,000 on night 1, 60,000 on night 2. And they thought they could go back and do it again, but raise the prices.
No,
and keep in mind, last year had the anchor of John Cena's retirement tour. But I feel as if this card that we're getting ready to go over and do our predictions is really strong. I think they've done some people complained about the build. I think they've done a good job with the main events in particular.
I think they did too.
Yeah. And I think this card in particular is good enough to sell out that building, and probably would have if the ticket prices weren't outrageous. So this is all TKO's fault. Y'all know whose fault it is. So yeah. So there's absolutely no way that they're going to sell out this building. If they do fill it up, it's going to be a lot of people who got in for free. We're just going to piss off the people who've paid money even more.
They're going to be angling the hell out of those camera views to make it seem like it's more fuller than it is. I mean, but still, like, it's a lot of people, though, like you said, still 42,000.
42,000 is a lot.
It's a lot of money.
And spread out across the stadium, depending on, it's still going to look full for the most part. And I think they strategically try to sell out the side that's across from the hard camera and make sure that's full.
Oh, for sure.
Right? So as long as the hard camera side is full, that'd be all right. Let's see. The updated WrestleMania 42 ticket sales per WrestleTix. Night 1's at 42 and night 2 is at 43,000. Night 1 saw a boost of over 2,000 tickets following the Pat McAfee announcement of the 25% off. While night 2 has added 600 plus tickets in the past 3 days. But I'm curious to why they only want to discount one night.
I'm just over this. We already talked about it, and I'm sure we won't want to go on a tangent, man. But it's just this Pat McAfee shit, bro. It's just
trash.
I don't care for it at all, man. Not one bit. And he's like, oh yeah, I got this big surprise, whatever. And there's a 25% off the tickets. I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be a special guest or some shit. But I mean, to motherfuckers that really wanted to go, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that helped say, all right, I'm going now. If it's 25% off, I'm gonna roll out there. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't know what they was thinking, bro.
I mean, this just goes back to the initial pre-sale and just the arrogance. Originally, they were supposed to be in New Orleans. They had The Rock come out and announce it. And then they did their gate, which was a successful gate with WrestleMania 41 in Vegas, and said, you know what? We're going to come back to the same exact town so we can make that same exact money. They would have sold out the Superdome. Yeah, totally would have sold out the Superdome because they've done it twice. And I've been there for both of them. A lot of people would have been more willing to travel to another place too. Some people don't want to travel to Las Vegas again.
I think that's kind of what killed it too, man. It's like, yo, it was just here last year. It's like I want to see like a different city. You know what I'm saying? I want to get excited about a different city. And I think it would have did just as good as in New Orleans too. That was just going back to what we're talking about. Just some old greed shit, man. You know, Vegas is the money grabber. Vegas, people gonna spend big money there.
I still encourage people to go to a WrestleMania if you got the means to do so.
Yeah.
Because it's different and it's different. And WrestleMania,
I can only imagine like the energy inside the
WrestleMania
stadium.
moments. WrestleMania moments are just that, because all these different people from all over the world traveled into this city to go to this show. That's why the Raw after WrestleMania was always so damn lit back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, how about we get into this card, why don't we? WrestleMania 42, live from Las Vegas. They're doing something a little new this year. They're going to put the first hour on ESPN2 for night one and ESPN for night two, which I think actually is a smart strategy. And the matches that they chose to put in that first hour, I think they picked the right ones. And I think they strategically picked those ones. Now, I would argue that the Oba Brock match should be on night one. They should start the whole night one with the Oba Brock, because that is the hottest match on the card to me. Do you agree?
I agree.
But since it's in night two, we'll talk about it when we get to night two. We're going to start with night one. So live on ESPN2, we got Logan Paul, Austin Theory from The Vision, with Paul Heyman most likely, and their reluctant tag team partner, iShowSpeed, versus the Usos and LA Knight in hour one, most likely the first match. And again, strategically placed. iShowSpeed is a very popular YouTuber, streamer. A lot of his audience will tune in, especially for that first hour. And I do expect some level of crossover. But what are your thoughts about this match? Are you looking forward to it?
I don't know. It's cool because it's a crossover, you know, like it's cross branding. And I don't know if you remember, like a while back, man, you was talking about like different celebrities coming in, and I said something. I say, yo, watch. I think iShowSpeed might end up wrestling. And I think I said it in a joking way, but look what happened. Now he's wrestling.
I was not. I thought he was just going to be there just for like a KSI, the other famous streamer who's been there a couple of years.
Yeah.
Maybe do a spot here or two, but actually be in the match and compete.
Yeah. Didn't see it coming. But I'm going to say dude's in amazing shape. I think he's going to show up.
He's in good shape. He's athletic, clearly. It's a 6-man tag. He's not going to have to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I was joking with Nick. I say he's probably going to take a crazy bump.
Oh, yeah.
He's jumping off of something or he's getting put through something.
He proved he can take it when Braun hit him with that crazy spear.
Like he actually had two moments. He had two moments that went viral, like for WWE. One was that spear. That shit was crazy. The other was him being thrown through his computer with that LA Knight segment.
Yeah.
Which was, I can't front, that was pretty entertaining when it happened. I'll give iShowSpeed all the credit in the world, just the story of it, of him like inadvertently getting in all this trouble.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul, like, everybody hates you.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from Logan Paul, who everybody hates.
That is ironic. Isn't it ironic?
Yeah, so that's a funny part. And then iShowSpeed finally now like getting a level of confidence, like, yeah, I can do this. But this entire time, just like, yo, I did not want this to happen. And it's all Danhausen's fault from getting cursed. So I think it's an entertaining story.
It is entertaining.
Yeah. So does that earn him this WrestleMania moment?
I'm not knocking anybody for their success, man. But I just think WWE really went out of their way to try to make this celebrity feel, to try to like pull in fans, you know, pull in the average, not the average, but the person that's going to tune in just because this person is on the show, you know, just because Jelly Roll is on the show, just because iShowSpeed is on the show. Pat McAfee got like a cult following, you know, like they're going to tune in just because he's on the show. So I just think it was just a whole marketing scheme with all of it. That's what it feels like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just a big marketing scheme.
I'm not going to.
How you feel about it?
Well, I don't know if you watched the episode with me and Nick. He said, watch, this is what's going to happen.
I did. I watched it.
Tag team match, Cody and Jelly Roll versus Pat McAfee and Cody Rhodes. I'm like, why are they doing this? Why?
If not WrestleMania, it's going to be on the next pay-per-view probably.
It won't be WrestleMania. It'll be Backlash most likely.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want either one of those guys putting their fingers on this main event or having anything to do with the outcome. But we'll get to that when we talk about that match in particular.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I feel about iShowSpeed, it's a weird thing, right? Like, we both love LA Knight, right? He's one of the most over guys. And we've been talking about this for the past couple years about, like, when is he going to break through that ceiling? Does it bother you that his WrestleMania moment is tied to a YouTuber and a streamer?
It kind of does. But at the same time, like I said, I see what they're doing, their marketing, because just iShowSpeed's people are going to be tuned in and they now going to know who LA Knight is. So I just think they're introducing him to a new fan. Even with him being on iShowSpeed's show, like that was cross branding.
Yeah.
So I think it's a business move.
Yeah.
So hopefully that does put him in the right position so they'll stop playing with him, having him trolling to win, because they've been playing with that man for a long time.
100%.
Long time.
And I think that, again, them strategically putting this in the first hour was to go viral.
Yeah.
I think that was smart, and hopefully that helps everybody. We're going to get a good match. What do you think we're going to get out of this match? Because we want the moments to be earned, not engineered. You know what I mean?
Agreed. I think it's going to be a good match. I think we're definitely going to be surprised. Like I said, iShowSpeed is definitely in shape and he's athletic, and they're not going to let nobody get in that ring. They ain't been training, bro. So I'm sure he's been training behind the scenes. We just ain't know about it. Like, they probably knew this was going to happen months ago. They just had to find a way to, like, creatively introduce him into the story, which I think they did a good job too with that. Yeah. Especially like with the looks on his face when he was just kind of like, oh shit,
right,
what just happened? Like, it was like, it looked genuine. He looked like, damn, I just fucked up. Why did I do that?
Yeah.
And like Paul Heyman saying, oh, the Usos going to kill this guy. Like,
yeah. I think they did a good job with that story. His facial expressions, his timing. No, well, let's not even be negative. I think this match will be entertaining. It's going to serve its purpose.
It is, for sure, that part. I like what you said there.
It's going to serve its purpose. All right. The Usos and LA Knight versus iShowSpeed, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul. Who are you picking to win?
I'm going to go Division and iShowSpeed.
Our co-host Madison J could not be here, but he was able to send us his picks for this match. And Madison J picks Division and iShowSpeed. I picked Division and iShowSpeed as well. With shenanigans.
Oh, yeah, of course.
With shenanigans. The question is, who's taking the pin? Is it going to be Jimmy? Is Big Jimbo taking the pin? Or LA Knight?
I'm going to go Jay.
You're going to go with Jay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So all three of us are picking iShowSpeed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory to beat Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight. And you're saying Jay's taking the pin. I'm going to say that Jimmy's taking the pin. But if they really want to stir shit up, my conspiracy theory was that the Usos turn on LA Knight as part of this reactivation of the bloodline, which will be the ultimate weekend-long shenanigan.
I don't know. I just think...
You see how Jey Uso's been acting?
Yeah. He's been acting like heelish. But I just think... I think they don't want to keep playing that back. You know what I'm saying? I think, they might team up with Roman, probably for like a match in the future, but I don't think they're going to bring the bloodline back, because you'll basically have two bloodlines. The MFTs is basically the bloodline with a different fucking title.
All right, so we all pick Division and iShowSpeed with shenanigans. All right, not going to hate on that.
No.
So the next match of the first hour, they're going to do the unsanctioned match. Like, they're really trying to get people to spend that $30. So let's go ahead and throw a hot feud like Drew McIntyre and Fatu, Jacob Fatu, no holds barred, unsanctioned, so WWE's not liable for nothing. These two guys are about to kill each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm all for it.
Me too.
Very hyped for this match.
Me too.
Very hyped. So does this stipulation actually change what you were expecting from the match? Would you have been fine with just a regular wrestling match, or did you feel like these two got to go straight to the gimmick? And we kind of talked about that, because an unsanctioned match to me sounds like a blow off. It sounds like after this, they're not going to wrestle each other, at least for an extended period of time.
I don't think so. I think in the last episode, maybe the last couple episodes, I said that I wouldn't mind this being like a 3-part. You know, like Jacob win one, Drew win one, and then they have a final match, like a Hell in a Cell or some shit like that. But I think it's cool they did an unsanctioned match because it's like you don't know what they're gonna do. You know, they already set it up for that brawl on SmackDown that was just brawling the whole night. So it's like you can't just have a regular match after some shit like that. They gotta let them do whatever the fuck they want to do in this match and go all out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely excited about this one.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
But like I said, I think it's gonna be if I had to predict, I think it's gonna be a 3-part though.
3 parts. So again, you're starting the trilogy with an unsanctioned match.
Mm-hmm.
They can't go back to exchanging holds. So what are they going to do after that?
Second one, maybe be like a last man standing.
Okay.
And then the third, Hell in a Cell.
I'm not against that. Give me all the violence. When WWE gets violent, I love it. So give me all the violence. Drew McIntyre is proven in these types of matches. Jacob Fatu is a fucking nutcase. So give it to me. I'm with it.
I want to see that moonsault, man, like through a table or some shit. I want to see something crazy, Jacob. I know he can go all in. And 100%. I pray that man stay healthy because I fuck with Jacob hard.
Yeah, so I think that the rumor has it that Drew McIntyre is leaving to go shoot more of the Highlander movie after this. Another reason why it sounds like a blow off to me.
Oh.
It's not now. So me saying that, if that is the truth, does that change your perception or your prediction?
No, I'm still Team Jacob. Punk, Roman, Cody, Orton. This one, they all feel like very authentic. They all talking shit. The heat seem real. It seemed like they really don't fuck with each other. And I think they did a great job with the build up to all 3 of those matches. So looking forward to all 3.
I'm looking forward to all 3 as well. I'm going to throw out, if I had to exchange one feud, I'm going to exchange Cody, Randy for Oba and Brock.
Why did I forget that match?
Because Cody and Randy got cooled down with the Pat McAfee shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They poured a whole bucket of water on that. This is an unsanctioned match being given to us on ESPN, cable television. So do you think that ESPN might want to pull back on the violence?
I don't think so. I don't think they're going to pull back on the violence because this is the same company that owns UFC. So they all about that life. And they know that it's going to be like, well, you know what? That's a tough one to call because, they definitely know the kids is going to be watching, but they also know that the fans want a great show. And with those 2 guys, with Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu, you definitely wanted to see them fuck each other up.
Yeah. I want uninterrupted.
All the violence.
All the violence. We want all the violence. We want some blood, baby. We want some first blood. All right, so Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu, unsanctioned match. Who are you picking?
All gas, no brakes, Jacob.
All gas, no brakes.
I mean.
And Madison J is picking Jacob Fatu as well. And so am I. I'm also going for Jacob Fatu. I think Drew McIntyre is going to take some time off. So Jacob's going to make sure he sends him off the right way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see what Jacob's next big move is going to be. Maybe going after the championship. Who knows? But what I do know, we don't have to worry about shenanigans because all bets are off in an unsanctioned match.
Mm-hmm.
So looking forward to that. I think that first hour is pretty stacked. So again, this WrestleMania, some people complain about this build. I'm like, no, this card is solid.
It is.
This card is solid. All right, let's go to the matches that you can only see on the ESPN app. Let's start with the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vaquer versus the Psycho Liv Morgan. Stephanie's been the champion for over 200 days. But can you name anything that's happened during this title reign that's really stuck with you?
Well, maybe the TV thing, because she had a straight knot talking about Liv Morgan. When she got thrown into that TV, man, so that stuck out.
I saw, she had a big knot on her forehead, right? Yeah. I thought that was from her bumping heads with Roxanne.
Nah, that was her getting thrown into that TV.
Does Liv feel like an obvious choice to win this match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephanie is an amazing wrestler, and I love Stephanie, but I just think this has been a long time coming with Liv, like especially like her stride being broken by her getting injured,
right?
And then she had to take all that time off, so she's circling right back to come back and get that championship because she was supposed to get it in the first place. That's how I feel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm picking Liv to win as well. Seems predictable. I think the product would be better with Liv having the title and Stephanie on chase.
I think so too. Like Liv really, she just got like a personality like it's believable. You know, like the craziness and stuff like that with like the antics, man. And she does her thing too, bro. Like Liv is a good wrestler.
I think she's decent. I think she's more character than wrestler. I don't think she's on the level of Roxanne or even Raquel.
No. The new Raquel, no. The old Raquel, I will say Raquel's done a lot of development in the right way. The mommy sexy cool is just, yeah, it definitely was a game changer for her.
Speaking of Raquel and Roxanne, do you think they were going to have some shenanigans and Liv wins the title through shenanigans, or you think they're going to stay in the back?
Shenanigans.
What if it's reverse shenanigans? What if Raquel decides to cost Liv her title shot, and they want to build a story between those two?
I think that's bound to happen. I just don't think right now.
Okay.
I think they're gonna let Liv do her thing, hold that title for a little while, and then over time, like they're gonna start beefing just like Finn and Dominic did.
Yeah, just like Randy googly eyeing Cody's belt. Mm-hmm. Raquel might start doing the googly eyes towards it as well.
Mm-hmm. Like, yo, you fucked up my chances to get that belt. You should give me a shot.
That's logical. Mm-hmm. It's WWE we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's logical. All right, so Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Championship. You are picking?
I'm picking This Is Watch Me, Liv.
All right. I'm picking Liv Morgan as well. We both say with shenanigans. And Madison J, he picked Stephanie to get the victory, to retain her championship. So, all right. I'm not mad at that.
No.
I think Liv is the more predictable route to go, so I'm open to them pivoting and doing something different. And also the whole Judgment Day thing, I don't know if they're ready to implode just yet. So
they probably going to turn on Raquel just like they turned on Finn. I can see that happening.
I wouldn't put it past them. All right, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. AJ Lee, this is her first WrestleMania in 11 years. Now she came back, she won the title. Now she's defending it against Becky Lynch. I'm kind of ready for this feud to be over. Can't front. Does this even feel like a big deal to you?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't think this feud has landed. I thought it was cool, like for WrestlePalooza. And I knew they had to have a one-on-one match at some point. But I'm ready to see AJ Lee. If she's going to stick around, get in the mix with somebody else. And also, I'm a little sour that Io Sky is not on this card.
Yeah, Io. Such an amazing talent. Definitely should be on the card.
Especially since she was in the championship matches the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Now she ain't got no match.
Can you believe it?
No. Granted, this is compared to other WrestleManias in the past, you know, there's still a couple matches short. They could have had Io on this show, but a rant for another day. We'll see what they do with the follow-up. I think Becky Lynch is the best women's IC champion. Granted, there's only been 3. Lyra, Becky, AJ Lee. But I think Becky, for some reason, just added this extra layer of secret sauce on top of it and made it more interesting to see, like, who's going to beat Becky? Who's going to take this belt off Becky? Does it matter to you who's holding a championship as long as the matches are good?
I mean, it does matter. Like you said, you just said it yourself. Becky brought prestige to the title. But I do feel like I think she's done enough with the title. And that's why, like, I don't think she's going to win. I think AJ is going to keep it for a little while longer. And I just want them to kind of like put Becky in a different story. Maybe put her back in the runnings for like, you know, an actual like world championship again. You know, because like, I don't know, she's big time Beck, bro. I just feel like I said, you said she put a sauce on the Intercontinental title, made it a little prestigious. I think it's time to move on to something different.
A lot of new toys for her to play with right now.
Mm-hmm. But it's like, who would AJ feud with next? And who will be your pick?
Well, if AJ is going to feud with like a heel,
yeah.
Well, I got to think, who's the top female heel on Raw that's not Becky Lynch?
I got my own pick.
Who's your pick?
Raquel.
Have Raquel beat up AJ Lee?
Mm-hmm. I can see Raquel being an Intercontinental Champion.
I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I get Raquel some good heat.
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe Judgment Day can be this like powerful
faction again, holding all the gold, man, holding a lot of gold.
Then get those women's tag team titles back in the mix, and they got all the women's gold.
Mm-hmm.
I see potential for AJ and Becky both to have matches that we've never seen before. Becky, Jade. If Becky and Io have fought, it wasn't this Io. It was like the old Damage Control Io, not two-time world champion Io. AJ with Lyra.
That'd be cool.
Becky with Liv Morgan in their new, two heels, maybe not now, but later. I mean, there's a lot of different things they can do. But I feel as if, AJ's gotten the upper hand on Becky in their last few meetups. I think the inevitable outcome is Becky's getting this championship back. And that's who I'm going to pick for this particular match. Who are you picking for Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee?
I'm going with AJ Lee.
All right, Madison J picks AJ Lee as well. So both of you guys pick AJ Lee. I'm picking Becky Lynch. No shenanigans, clean victory. And of course, AJ Lee is the face, so no shenanigans for if she wins.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not the match that I'm looking the most forward to, but it is a feud that I definitely want to see break off into something else. Nothing against their talent. I think they're both talented.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been 6 months.
Didn't think it was going to linger that long.
Nah.
You got to let it linger.
All right, so we got the women's fatal four-way tag match on night one as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now keep in mind that Bayley got pulled from last year's WrestleMania to further the Becky Lynch, Lyra Bayley storyline that went into the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So now Bayley's back in the mix, back with Lyra as a tag team again, in a four-way against my boo Nia Jax and the Stallion Lash Legend versus OG Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and possibly the Bella Twins. Rumor has it that Nikki Bella's hurt.
Something with her ankle.
Something with her ankle. So it might end up being a three-way, which I'm not mad at. I kind of feel bad that, seeing the Bellas back together for a WrestleMania moment would be, but I didn't expect them to win.
No.
So as I was saying, Bayley, they took WrestleMania away from her last year to progress a different storyline. Now she's back in the mix. Does this land the same way? Have they even brought this backstory up on television?
Yeah, with Danhausen. As a matter of fact, because he was in the back, he was like, yeah, like, we can split places like Bayley did, and then I could be your tag team partner. So I thought that was pretty funny.
Okay, I missed that. Shout out to Danhausen.
Shout out to Danhausen, man.
So Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss have been teased as a team that's about to implode for months. If they finally break up in the middle of this match at WrestleMania, would that be the most interesting thing that could happen in this match? Do you think it's going to happen?
I don't think so. Not in this match. This might be the start of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, like you said, it's been hinting towards it, but this might be the spark that kind of and it begins. It's like only a matter of time now before that, it happens. But I don't think it's going to happen at WrestleMania. If
Nikki Bella's ankle is a game time decision, the Bellas can't compete. Should it be a three-way, or should they replace the Bellas with maybe Kyrie and Asuka or something like that? I think there's only one other established team that they could pick. That would be the Kabuki Warriors. But should they do that, or should they just say, all right, Bellas are out, let's make it a three-way?
I said let's make it a three-way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just make it a three-way.
A singles fatal four-way, everybody's in the ring, therefore it's no disqualification. Is that the same for a fatal four-way tag, though?
That's a good question. I don't know right offhand.
I don't know either. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we've seen these matches before. But for some reason, I cannot remember if they still got to tag in and tag out. But what I do know, it should be no disqualification.
Agreed.
Which means we should get a little chaos. And some violence, baby. Some blood, maybe.
It's blood, baby.
And I'm okay with that. Now, who are you picking to win this match?
I'm going to go with Bayley and Valkyria and getting their lick back, man.
I am, I'm going to go with Lash Legend and my boo Nia Jax retaining the titles. I think they have the cohesion working as a unit with no dissension. I think they'll retain. On top of that, Lash Legend's going to shine, choke slamming everybody and throwing forearms, throwing them bows left and right. And then Nia Jax is going to just pop somebody's breast with the Annihilator.
Shout out to Lash and Nia, man.
Madison J picked the Bella Twins to win. So I don't know what his backup would be in the event that they can't compete. Hey, who's to say that maybe Brie Bella still comes out? Nikki Bella's in her corner, and Io Sky comes in as a replacement.
That'll be cool. I wouldn't be mad at that. But that'll be an odd...
It's an odd pairing. It's a pairing that does not make any sense, but I'm just trying to figure out a way to get Io Sky back on the card. Because for some reason, Io versus Asuka was in WrestleMania worthy.
Crazy.
This match should be good, though.
Yeah.
If they give it time, it should be pretty entertaining. All right, now we got Seth Rollins versus Gunther for the first time ever. Definitely a WrestleMania-worthy feud. Put together at the last minute, but only because they had to. I understand. But really no story. I don't think it needs one, but one would have been great.
Yeah.
This was just a fallback match. But Seth Rollins went on record on social media this week saying that they are going to have a show stealer. Do you believe him?
Yeah. 100%.
Gunther just retired AJ Styles, John Cena, and Goldberg. Seth Rollins is the next name on the list. That context give you any reason to invest in this match without a real storyline?
I'm just saying, I'm invested into it because I just think they're both amazing wrestlers and they're both great performers. Like Seth is like red hot coming back from an injury. Gunther has just been hot, like you said, retiring those three legends. And I really think they're going to go all out. I'm excited about this match. As far as like, it would have been better with a story, but I think that's what they planted like a little seed, in the background. What Gunther was like, told Paul Heyman, "You owe me." So I want to see what they do with that, like later on. Like what is he gonna owe him? Is he gonna pull like a CM Punk thing that he got to be in this corner at a PLE or something like that? Like what is he gonna ask Paul Heyman to do for him? That's what I'm like interested to see.
Yeah, Paul Heyman favors are usually interesting outcomes. On paper, this might be like the best pure wrestling match on the entire card. But who are you picking to win?
Boy.
This one's hard, or maybe not so much. I want to see who you pick.
I'm going to go Rollins, man.
You're going to go with Rollins?
He just got back, so that wouldn't be a good look for him to lose right when he's just coming back and losing. But
somebody has to lose. They can't just like have a count out or some other bullshit.
Yeah.
Some type of fuck finish. Someone has to be looking up at the lights or going to sleep.
Yeah.
So you're saying Seth Rollins, because he just got back, trying to build some momentum for him. Although you got the career killer in Gunther, or whatever plans they have for him next. And here's what I'm thinking. You're picking Seth Rollins. Madison J is picking Gunther. I don't know if he's indicating that there'll be some shenanigans or not, but I'm calling shenanigans. I think Seth's going to lose to Gunther because he's going to get speared in half by Braun Breaker.
That's a good call, too.
Braun Breaker's ready to go.
Yeah.
And
damn, I ain't think about that.
I think that's because Seth's not going to be hurt by that loss if it goes down that way. Well, he's not going to be hurt by any loss pretty much, but for the sake of building a storyline that people want to tune into and spend money to see a live match, Braun Breaker being the reason why Seth loses, that could be the favor, the repay of the favor right there.
Yeah. I'm still going to go out on limb. I'm still going to roll with Seth, bro. Right. But when I say maybe after he win the match, that's when like he gonna be so beat up, he ain't gonna be able to like, defend himself like talking about it, and that's when Braun gonna come out and fuck with him.
So do you think they're gonna stretch that Braun Breaker match one-on-one out to like a bigger pay-per-view, or just go ahead and say, you know what, let's just get straight to it. Backlash or Night of Champions or whatever's in between. Hell, Saturday night's main event. What do you think they're gonna do with Seth and Braun Breaker?
I think they definitely gonna have a build up for it. They don't want to do it right away. If I had to pick, I would say a Backlash. Shit, that's next month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why not? Like I said, like if he beat Gunther and then Braun come out and spear him, so next month be the time he gets his lick back.
They have the match, Gunther and Seth, to get that out the way. We're all happy because we saw a banger. And now Seth has to go through the entire food chain until he can cut the head off the snake. Go through Logan Paul, go through Austin Theory. And he may have to curb stomp iShowSpeed to get to Braun Breaker. He already hit the shit out of Paul Heyman with a chair already. He smacked the fuck out of Paul Heyman with that damn chair.
Paul Heyman cannot sell either, bro. He just be like,
yeah. All right, so you're picking Seth. I'm picking Gunther. Madison J's picking Gunther. Either way, we're going to win with probably the best match of night one. All right, and then we have our main event of night one. We got Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the WWE Undisputed Championship for a match that was perfectly fucking fine.
Damn it, man.
Never has the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, applied more to a match than this one. You were live at SmackDown while Randy was giving his justification. Saw what the crowd was doing. Pat McAfee's getting some heat. It ain't the right type of heat. Pat McAfee says that if Randy Orton loses, he's going to be gone from the wrestling business forever. And all that told me was that Randy Orton's winning.
100%. I'm with you, man. It's like, yo, why even say that? Like, why say that? Why
they do that?
Yeah.
You had 2 weeks left. They could have did all this bullshit afterwards.
Yeah. But that's exactly what you just said. I said the same thing. Like, damn, Randy's going to win.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, they could, like you said, it's WWE. Then it's like, well, they don't bookmark anyway. We talked about this too. You know, they'll say one thing, then all of a sudden he'll just pop back up anyway. And it's like, wait a minute, didn't you say if you lost, you can't come back?
Right.
And then they won't have no story behind it, how he was able to come back. No follow-up.
They could have saved that for like later in the summer.
Agreed.
Right before college football starts. Because that's when he is going to disappear. We didn't need this shit, bro.
No.
We didn't need it. They got another SmackDown ahead of us. I don't care. I watched it last week. I just fast forwarded straight to their segment to see what was going to happen. I was not pleased. I was perturbed. I was annoyed.
Yeah.
Y'all literally took a bucket of ice water and poured it all over this fire. There's no heat. It has so much heat. Now I really don't care.
Yeah.
It's actually very frustrating.
It's disappointing.
It's very disappointing because I don't want Pat McAfee ringside unless he's on commentary. But I don't want him involved in the finish. I don't want him interfering. I don't want him to get one lick of offense on Cody. I don't want Jelly Roll coming down to make the save. I don't want any of that shit. All I wanted was a one-on-one match with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
That's all we needed, man. That's all we fucking needed. And this shit just kind of like, it's like, you know, I like to use my food references, man. It's like you got a nice ass steak, bro. Medium rare, fucking Wagyu. And then the waiter comes out and pours steak sauce all over. It's like, why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
They look at you crazy like when you ask for steak sauce. Like, huh? You want what?
They'll probably take that shit back, man. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, you don't deserve this sizzling plate. I should let you just grab it with both of your hands. Just burn your fucking hands.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It really sucks. And I would just...
Yeah, we got another Travis Scott, but at least it's on night one.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro.
I'm really interested to see what they do, though. I wonder how it's going to play out. I wonder, do you think there's any way they can save this shit, bro?
That's the $1 million question, bro. I want them to be able to salvage this and turn it into something interesting. It's just right now with what you're leading with, whatever you're teasing, it ain't working. Like all we're getting right now is Pat McAfee being the mouthpiece of this. Like literally the spotlight has been taken off of Randy Orton. Randy Orton is a secondary player right now.
I know.
And this feud should be all about him.
And he can talk for himself too. Like he don't need nobody to talk for him.
He needs no one to talk for him. One person commented on one of our videos this week, and thank you for every comment. We read them all. We try to reply to them all. But he was saying that, Pat McAfee is like really, really good on the mic. And I do agree that he is. For this particular feud.
No.
If they wanted to use Pat McAfee's platform and influence to help another feud, another star, someone on the come up, I would have been all for it. Didn't need it for a story that was already built. Did you hear Bully Ray going crazy about this shit?
Yeah.
Bully Ray went off this past Monday. I was like, I feel you.
Yeah, he was pissed, man.
He was pissed, bro. He tried to give it a second chance, but he was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, bro.
The plane is just going down. They are not pulling this shit up, man. They're not pulling the plane up, bro.
Yeah.
At all.
Engines are busted.
Oxygen mask has been dispensed.
Yeah.
Shit is going down, bro.
Yeah, get your inflatable raft from under your seat. Because I hope they can stay afloat after this one. I think match-wise, they can still have a great match.
Yeah.
But now it's just a match. Cody's going to have to do some serious promo work on Friday and possibly beat Pat McAfee's ass.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to do that just yet.
Remember, CM Punk said he owes him a receipt too. So I want to see how that goes down.
I would love CM Punk to come out and give him a GTS and got him the fuck out of here so he cannot tamper or interfere or meddle in this damn match. That's all I want. I just want these two to have their match. And if Randy's going to win, because I believe Randy's going to win, let it be clean. Don't have number 15 tainted. Unless they got a master plan that is going to lead to some big money. I don't know. But hated it. Oh, with that being said, I guess, do we even need to say who we're picking to win? I think we kind of already said it because they've telegraphed the shit.
Read it between the lines.
Let's see who Madison J picked. Maybe Madison J would be the voice of reason here.
I think he picked Cody.
Madison J picked Cody. All right. Cool. I can't wait to do the follow-up on this. So Madison J is picking Cody to rise above the ashes for his 5th WrestleMania in a row. And the 3rd WrestleMania where they have to fuck with him, he will overcome. He has to take lemons and make lemonade. He has to polish some shit and make it shiny. But if anybody can do it, it's the company man, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, baby.
QB1.
Let's see what it do. Putting all that shit to the side, when the bell rings, I think it'll be a good match. Possibly a fuck finish, but I think it will be a good match.
I agree with you 100%.
Night 2 on ESPN proper for the first hour. We're going to set it off with Big Oba Femi and the Beast, the Conqueror, Brock Lesnar. Go ahead and hit him with the shuffle. And when you think about it, every single person who's predicting this match is basically saying the same thing, that Oba should win. Strike while this iron is hot. Brock Lesnar is selling everything that Oba is doing the right way. Like, the heat for this match is incredible. Incredible. But I'm not sure if WWE is like willing to actually do that. So as someone watching from the outside, does that concern you the most, that the most anticipated match on night 2 comes with that much uncertainty, with that much doubt, like attached to whether they're going to make the right call?
I'm just excited about it.
I just want to see two mean guys go at it.
Me too. I want to see Oba and Brock just go all in, bro. Like I want to see Suplex City. I want to see like Brock like suplexing this man like he's like, and I want the same thing I want to see on Oba. I want to see Oba like, doing the same thing, like them both just throwing each other around. I want to see if Oba gonna eat an F5 and how many F5s he gonna eat. Is he gonna kick out? I just want to see like them both like just go in, bro. This is kind of like two huge giants, and it's gonna be. I hope it's a spectacle, bro.
That first hour was, even if they didn't do this on ESPN for that first hour, I knew that the show should have started with those two.
For sure, 100%.
It has to start with those two. I don't like the fact that I got to wait to Sunday. I want this shit on Saturday. But I think strategically it makes sense that Brock Lesnar's name, it translates, casual sports fans recognize it. So it makes sense to put that on ESPN proper. But it's also might be another reason why TKO might be like, all right, we don't want Brock to lose. It might be some political bullshit.
I think they're going to pull the trigger, bro.
I hope they pull the trigger.
I think they're going to pull the trigger too. And there's something I was watching the other day. They said like little things Brock would do. If he fuck with you, then he would like say stuff like, yo, put your foot on my chest. So I guess he told Oba that night that they had the encounter. Mm-hmm. He said it just makes it look more, it just makes it look more, it just hits different.
Look at the way that Brock's been selling everything.
Yeah.
Like all of Oba, like the facial expressions, like the look of shock. Like, I can't believe you did this to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brock's been putting Oba over this entire time.
Yeah, I think because he fucks with him, bro.
Yeah.
Like he only does that. That's what, like, when I was watching something. But they were talking about like Brock only does that when he really fucks with you. And he knows that you're a good worker.
That's high praise, man. That's a great cosign for Oba.
Mm-hmm.
Barring injury, man.
Out of here. He's already out of here.
Already out of here.
But yeah, when he get like that first WWE or World Championship.
So that's the thing, right? We have talked about other scenarios, maybe it being a trilogy, maybe Brock wins the first one, Oba wins the second, or it could be like the other way around. This could be a passing of the torch type of scenario.
That's what it feels like to me, if I had to guess.
What I do know is that if Oba does win, this man got to get catapulted to some level of title contention within a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Within a very short amount of time.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's gonna be like real close though. And I mean what I'm trying to say is like I think it's gonna feel like Brock is about to win, and then something happens to where Oba is able to like turn that shit around. But I know for sure, man, this is gonna be a goddamn shout out to your boy, good old fashioned slobber knocker.
Yeah. This I think it's going to be a very exciting 5 to 7 minutes.
You think it's going to be 7 minutes?
You don't think it's going to go that long?
I think it's good. I was going to say like at least 15, 20.
No.
Yeah, you think it's going to be a quick burn?
Do you remember the Goldberg Brock Lesnar WrestleMania match?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I hope it's not like that.
That was a great match, but it was only like 5 minutes long.
Yeah. We'll see.
Brock's going to hit that F5 like as soon as the match starts. Oba going to kick out, and Brock's going to look like bewildered. And I think that I don't think Oba's going to dominate the match. I think they're really going to have that back and forth that we want to see. But I don't think it's going over 10 minutes. And I'm counting the entrances too.
I predict 15.
15 minutes?
15 minutes.
Okay. All right. So you're predicting that Oba's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the match is going to go 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I'm predicting Oba's going to win. I say 5 to 7 minutes.
Including entrances?
Not including entrances. Oba's entrance is like 3 minutes long as it is.
Yeah.
We already got like 7 minutes of entrances, but from bell to bell, 5 to 7 minutes. Is your 15 minutes including entrances, or are you talking about bell to bell?
Bell to bell.
So you're saying bell to bell, 15 minutes, Oba wins. I'm saying bell to bell, 5 to 7 minutes, Oba wins. And Madison J, he says that Oba wins, but he's not here to tell us about how many minutes. But we're all predicting Oba is going to get the victory. Also, in the first hour, they're going to go ahead and give us this Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Seth and JD McDonough and Dragon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Javon Evans against Penta. And now Rey Mysterio's in the mix. 50-year-old Rey Mysterio in a ladder match for the IC title. I ain't gonna knock it. Rey Mysterio can still go, but he ain't doing nothing crazy on that ladder.
Well, word on the street is he's getting close to retirement.
He's a Hall of Famer, had a Hall of Fame career.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that he would end his career with another match against his asshole son, or they reconcile. But I'm sure they can do that a little bit later.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I think that's definitely going to be his last match. It would be very poetic if that was to like go down. It would be a beautiful story.
Again, Rey Mysterio is 50 years old. Javon Evans wasn't even born when Rey Mysterio had his first WrestleMania match. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, that is wild.
But shout out to Javon Evans having his WrestleMania moment.
You know your boy Bouncy.
I will say I'm happy to see him, Trick, and Oba all on the show, and Lash. Disappointed that Carmelo's not on it, though.
You just triggered me right then, bro. Because I said that shit last episode, bro. They really did him dirty, man. Yeah. I don't like that shit at all, bro.
It makes me wish that Carmelo was on Raw so he could have been in this ladder match. Because he would have showed out in this ladder match.
He would have, bro. Carmelo's definitely been doing this thing. Like I said, how the fuck you have that great match with Ilya, and then you make him lose the shit the next week, bro? That shit is insane, bro.
Well, luckily you got to see that match live, so that was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was super fire. Yeah.
So ladder matches at WrestleMania that has a history of making careers overnight. Which guy in this match do you think walks out of Las Vegas a bigger star than the way they walked in?
Javon.
I won't disagree.
Javon gonna do some wild shit, man. He might do the damn OG cutter off the ladder onto somebody.
Yeah.
He might do some wild shit, man.
OG cutter off a ladder. Wouldn't surprise me.
Fire.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. JD McDonough might be the wild card to keep your eye on. He might show out in this particular match and look strong. Rusev as the muscle, like when he climbs the ladder, if he climbs the ladder, but with all these guys flying around, someone to keep things a little grounded. But ultimately, I don't pick any of these motherfuckers to win.
No.
Who are you picking to win the match?
Penta.
Same here, and that's who Madison J picks as well.
So, man, not to get off subject, did you see that one Raw episode where this motherfucker did a springboard?
Mexican Destroyer?
Yes. Did you see that shit, bro?
I've seen him do it in AEW.
That shit was amazing, bro. Penta is showing his ass, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think Penta's going to walk out with that championship still. But if Javon was to walk out with it, that would be cool too. He'd be the youngest IC champ in history.
I think it's too early.
Think it's too early?
Yeah, I would like to see that too, you know, in a perfect world. But I just think it's too early.
Yeah, I think that Javon's just going to have his Kofi Kingston / Shelton Benjamin moment where like those two will always shine in a ladder match and just really show off. But I think end of the day, Penta is going to give the Mexican Destroyer to somebody off the ladder.
Or on the ladder.
Or on the ladder. I'm pretty sure there'll be a ladder bridged.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So someone's going to do that. Someone's going to fly off the ladder to the outside. All the good shit that we like that never gets old. But, of course, please be safe.
Please be safe. No injuries.
We appreciate you. But I think that would be in the first hour and on ESPN. Oh, they going to go crazy. They going to go crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, we're all picking Penta to win. So,
yo, and shout out to the Dudleys, Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian for like making those like TLC, like tables, ladders, and chairs matches, like setting the bar, man. Like I watched like a documentary them talking about those matches, bro, and it was just they was doing some wild shit, bro.
So we got a bunch of cruiserweights in this ladder match who love to do poison ranas and Mexican destroyers and all types of flip-de-doos, dangerous flip-de-doos.
Flip-de-doos.
So I'm thankful that Rusev is in this match to kind of like, all right, get your ass down here. Let me just put you in the accolades. You stop jumping all over the goddamn place. Jade Cargill, the WWE Women's Champion, versus Rhea Ripley, who was in, I believe, her 5th championship main event for Mania. Shout out to Rhea Ripley.
Rhea fucking Ripley, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Rhea Ripley, who's not even 30 years old.
Damn, it's crazy.
Right. But Jade's been the champion for over 100 days, but it hasn't felt like the best reign for her either. Her and Stephanie are kind of like in the same boat with what I would consider to be underwhelming title reigns. But I just don't think it's connected the way it should. I still love Jade. I still think she's money. But do you think that WWE, they're finally giving Jade the right program?
They made the right move when they turned her heel.
Yeah.
It just feels better. It feels more natural.
Yeah.
Face Jade it's like cool, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, the heel just feel way better, bro. Especially when she be like, 'cause I'm that bitch. I'm I'm like, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels natural. It don't feel like it's force fed. It don't feel like it's, you know. She said, I was watching her today. She was talking to this guy on the show, and then she was just like, she said that is an extension of her. Saying she's really a nice person in real life, you know what I'm saying? But she was just like, you know, she's just kind of like, it's her. So like, she's doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's an extension of, she's being herself. And that's what it feels like. It don't feel like, you know, let me tell you something. No, she'd be like, let me tell you something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's like, she's talking that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you believe her. Like if you never met her before, whatever, you'd be like, oh, this is really her. You know what I'm saying?
I think that ultimately, you know, the match that we thought we were going to see was going to be Bianca and Jade.
Yeah.
And there's rumors that Bianca might return.
Get out of my head. I was thinking that too. Like she might pop out after, because I think Rhea's going to win. I think it's time for her to get it back. You know, she's been a role player for a while. Even as a role player, you know what I'm saying? Like, even as a person that, like, you know, pull people over, like, she was just still fucking extremely popular. But I think it's time for her to get that belt back. And after she get it back, you know, like, Jade getting herself together, and then Bianca comes out.
On Team Jade, siding with Jade or siding with Rhea? Or just saying, I stand alone?
I stand alone.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley is like one of the most over people in the entire company. Like top
100%.
5 of all the performers, Rhea is up there with them.
Yeah.
So if she does lose, which I don't think she's going to lose.
No.
But if she does lose, what do they do with Rhea next? Because I think Jade would benefit quite a bit from a clean win over Rhea.
That's another thing too. You know, you still got B-Fab and Meacham out there. So they might come out on some bullshit, but regardless, I still think Rhea's going to win. But Jade would benefit from that, but she's just doing so good as a heel. Like I love her as a heel. It'd be hard for her to flip back to a face, man, just out of nowhere. You know, like it'd have to be a well-written story. Like maybe Bianca coming back and maybe her and Bianca facing off, and maybe Bianca beat some sense into her. You know what I'm saying? Or either like that's a tough one, bro. That's gonna be a tough to turn her back face, man.
I don't think they would turn Jade back face, but maybe they turn Bianca heel.
That'll be.
You could totally do it.
I can see it.
I mean, technically, in her last match with Io and Rhea, she was kind of working as the heel in that feud anyway.
Yeah,
and she's been out since then.
Yeah, man. She get well soon, man. That finger, man, must have been real messed up, bro.
I think it was broken like multiple places.
Damn.
But I mean, they already got a built-in storyline with Jade and Bianca. They never really addressed each other with all the Naomi shit.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't really established if they had beef or not, but, you know, world title can make things, you know, a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Rhea winning the WWE title would help the SmackDown women's division.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be switching shows permanently and to bring some new life to that. Now she's in the mix with Nia, Jade, and Charlotte, and Alexa, Jordan Grace when she comes back, and Meechin, B-Fab, and Jade. There's a new queen in town, so I think that would be a nice jolt to SmackDown.
She got one of the biggest pops when I was at SmackDown, her and Trick.
Yeah, Rhea got it going on. I don't think there's anything they can do. So I'm predicting Rhea to win as well. I won't be mad if Jade wins, but I'm predicting Rhea to win just to rejuvenate the SmackDown women's division.
Mm-hmm.
So you're picking Rhea. I'm picking Rhea
Ripley.
Mm-hmm. So let me see who Madison J picked, which I believe he picked Rhea. Let me just double check. Yep. Madison J picked Rhea Ripley as well. So triple Rhea Ripley. Although we love Jade.
Mm-hmm.
But today is not your day.
It ain't it.
Not today. All right. Next up, we got Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams with the lemon pepper steppers. You know who Trick Williams reminds me of?
Booker
When
T.
he talks?
Booker? Well, not, I mean, a more proper Booker.
Dusty Rhodes.
Okay, I can see that.
He totally reminds me of Dusty Rhodes when he talks.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
That country like accent.
Mm-hmm. Trick Williams paired up with Little Yachty and people are cheering Trick. He got that aura. And now it's starting to boost Sami. What's up with that? Has Sami been whining in the back too much? Well, why do you think fans are turning on Sami? Would they be doing this if he had a different opponent? Or is it because they love Trick so much? Like, what is your take on this?
I think it's because they love Trick. And then he was like, he be fucking with Trick. Like at the show, like he wasn't even focused on the match or whatever. He was just, seemed like Sami got a little frustrated because they was cheering for Trick because Trick would like do like little shit like he'd stand up in his chair or whatever. And they'll just start, chant, whoop that Trick during Sami's match or whatever. So I turned into a hater. And they saw that shit. They was like, oh, you a hater. But at the same time, I can see from Sami's point of view, it's like, yo, why the fuck you come out here doing my match anyway? We ain't even got no feud or anything. So why you coming out doing my match? And trying to get some shine, doing my match.
Right.
We on my time, you know what I'm saying? So I can see why they booing Sami. He just seems like a bitter hater, yo.
So do you see a double turn happening out of this?
I think Trick already turned face. Like unintentionally. He's just over, bro. He's just over. Like since he started coming to SmackDown, man, you just saw it. And it just gradually just kept getting like higher and higher as far as like his pops, man. Like when I tell you like I was gonna be very disappointed if I didn't see him. And then when Sami and them came out and then just randomly his shit came on, bro, everybody lost their fucking mind, bro. They lost their fucking mind, bro, and immediately started saying whoop that Trick, bro. So it just give me chills talking about it right now, bro. Like he's just over, bro.
Yeah, I'm just curious if these are the reactions that WWE wanted, or did they wanted the other way around? Like, what does it say about WWE when the crowd just won't follow the script?
I think they half and half it, man. They have an idea in their head that where they want to go, but then at the same time they watch and pay attention, and it's kind of like they think about what would be the better way to go. Sometimes they nail it, and sometimes it's like fuck, i.e. Pat McAfee. But I think they just knew, man, Trick was just undeniable. So there was like, what can we do to make Trick turn face and make them like not like Sami or whatever? Oh, he's more popular than Sami right now. Let's have him just come out and hang out during Sami's match. Because they know that the crowd was just gonna like do that chant. And it fucking worked.
And let's have Sami be bitter why Carmelo's not on the card, on the WrestleMania card.
That part, they dropped the ball on. I even said, and I watched your boy, the boy with the hat. I watched one of his episodes, and he made a great point. He was talking about he felt the same way I did about Carmelo. He was like, man, they should at least make it a three-way. You know what I'm saying? Because Carmelo's been doing this thing, and I felt the same way. I was like, yeah, I just felt like he was slighted, bro. But I guess they didn't want to right away do, Melo versus Trick. They want to have like some kind of build up. That's what I'm guessing, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of build up to it. So maybe right after this Sami and Trick shit, they start to do the build up for him versus Melo. If they're using their heads, you know what I'm saying? Make it right. I promise you, that shit pissed me off.
No Io Sky, no Melo.
I
mean, maybe Melo can come out and get involved. We'll see what he do on SmackDown.
Yeah. But then I was also thinking, I was like, and I think we talked about this too. I was like, was Melo injured? You know what I'm saying? So is that why they did that? But I don't think he is.
You have a knockdown drag out with Ilya. Who knows how your body's feeling the next day?
Yeah.
Is Little Yachty going to be ringside for this match?
Who?
Little Yachty.
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, yes, he is. He is. He asked him to come.
Okay, so what do you think about Little Yachty being involved in this angle, or his involvement so far, versus all the celebrity talk that we're having with some people like wearing out their welcome? Or are we just mad at Pat McAfee in general?
I think we just don't fuck with Pat, bro.
We just don't fuck with Pat.
I think that's what it is, man.
We fuck with Pat, but just not
in that match.
Not in that match.
I forgot because I commented on the video too, and I forgot exactly what I said, but I was like, yo, like, he could have, I know what I said. I said he could have been the fucking host, bro.
Yep.
he could have been the fucking host. He didn't have to be in the match. And
just,
nobody would have been mad at that if he was the host of WrestleMania.
No, or just a commentator. We got John Cena as a host already.
Yeah.
So who are you picking to win between Sami Zayn and Trick Williams for the United States Championship? I know who you want to win, but who you picking to win?
I'm going to go Trick, bro. Well, it's a little early. I just think that fucking stadium will go crazy, bro.
The stadium will go nuts.
They would go nuts if Trick win, bro. And him and Sami can feud. Like, he can get a rematch at Backlash.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about Sami cheating to win?
I wouldn't be mad at it. That'll kind of like solidify him as being a heel officially.
Mm-hmm. A little more story, a little bit more legs to carry it further so they figure out what the fuck they want to do with Carmella.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm picking, how many feel-good moments can we have on one night? Let's think about this for a second.
Yeah.
Oba beat Brock and Trick gets the title, and Javon Evans possibly getting the title. All the new blood shining on the same night. I'm with it. I would love it. This WWE we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pick Sami to win with some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Blatant or indirectly, I don't know. But I think Sami's going to win with some shenanigans. Trick's going to get his time, but not just yet.
Think it's too early?
I don't know if it's too early. I think Trick will be fine. The U.S. title? I mean, is Trick going to be doing a U.S. Open challenge? Are they going to still be doing that, or are they going to do something different?
That's something else, too. They need to stop doing that, man. This is kind of getting played out.
Yeah, they should probably just kill that.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is one of those things, it's kind of like, I'm kind of indifferent. I'll be happy if Trick wins. I'll be happy if Sami wins. But if Sami does win, I want it to be a little controversial.
Yeah, I wanted to like cheat. If he does win, like you said, do some heel shit. Yeah. Like grab the tights or win with your ankles on the rope.
If you want to turn Trick Williams' face, Sami got to win with some cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Lil Yachty might get involved and be the reason that Trick wins, which that'd be kind of cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But
I ain't think about that. Yeah, that could be a possibility. I don't give a fuck, man. Long as Trick win, bro. I want to jump up on the fucking couch and be happy.
Yeah. All right. So you're picking Trick.
Yeah.
I'm picking Sami. And Madison J didn't send that card in, so I don't know who Madison J's picking.
I think if I know our boy, man, I think he's going with Trick Willie too.
I think Madison will go with Trick Willie as well, but if not, he'll have definitely a great explanation on why. So we'll just follow up with that post WrestleMania. So Madison, I'm going to volunteer you to be Team Trick Willie, and I'll be the guy who's voting for Sami. Now we got Dirty Dom Mysterio against the Demon Finn Balor. Dom Mysterio provoked Finn Balor so much, I had to teach him a lesson and take him to the dark side. So, if Finn Balor was to lose to Dominic Mysterio as the Demon, is there any coming back from that?
I don't think so, man.
I think that would be a horrible idea.
Yeah, he better not lose, man. You got to get your lick back, man. I don't care if people get involved. Like, somehow, some way, man, you better push through.
Yeah, the Demon got to win. You bring out that character, you got to win or retire that character forever.
Forever. Yeah, forever.
But I mean, the story behind this is really good. I mean, it's really good. I just don't feel like the heat's that. I don't know. I just don't feel like this angle is as hot as it could be, but there's so much other hot shit on the card. I feel like this is kind of taking a back seat when it doesn't need to.
Yeah. It's like, I'm with you, man. It's kind of like, we're kind of excited about it, but it's not like, I gotta watch this. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think the excitement about it is like, the Demon is coming back. That's the more exciting part. If it would have just been, let's keep it real. If it was just regular Finn Balor, we're like,
But Finn Balor is great. It's just that.
No, he is. He is. But I just think the Demon factor is making us excited about it because we know he about to like come correct. But if it was just regular Finn Balor though, like would you be as excited? I would not. See, not
on this card.
The response, bro.
not on this card.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a good story. It just might deserve to be on another secondary PLE or something like that, or a little bit more build.
Yeah.
Because they're still trying to build, Dom and his credibility and whatnot. He's been like a very consistent heel.
Mm-hmm.
a cowardly heel, but still consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes me think that depending on what Dom's trajectory is, what they want to do with him for the next few months, possibly they might want Dom to win. I don't think beating Demon's the right person. I'd rather him beat regular Finn Balor, and then Finn Balor says, all right, I got no choice but to bring the Demon out. But they're going straight to the Demon.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to it.
Let's see how it goes, man.
But yeah, it just makes me think about just Finn Balor and just how they've like treated his feuds, like his last, 2 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm picking the Demon to win. Who you picking?
Demon.
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
And let's see, who did Madison J pick? I think he's probably on the same. Madison J picks the Demon as well. So triple Demon right here.
Mm-hmm.
Watch they have Dominic Mysterio sneak his way and survive that shit. Sneak out within an inch of his life. And I'll be okay with that too.
Yeah.
Still a good card. I would probably say this probably ranks at the bottom when you look at the entire card. It's AJ Lee, Becky status.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, this card is way more loaded than people give it credit for.
Yeah, it is. Action-packed, man.
All right, let's get to the main event. CM Punk in his first singles WrestleMania main event versus the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Heated exchanges on the microphone for 7 weeks now. Heated. Going as low as they can go. Physicality, violence, power bombs through tables, burying each other on the microphone, lifting each other back up just a little bit right before we get into the match on this last episode of Raw. But I would say heat from start to finish, the way it should be done. I've been looking forward to this match ever since their first exchange after Elimination Chamber. But CM Punk has been carrying this feud on his back. I got to give more credit to CM Punk than I do to Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns has not been on every show. And I think that's part of the problem that ties into my prediction, because I think CM Punk has done a great job being a champion, or at least carrying himself as one.
Yeah.
Maybe not having to kill a feuds, but definitely carrying himself as a champion, presenting himself as someone who carries the company. Roman Reigns has not wrestled since War Games.
It's a long time.
So going by what I just said about Roman being the part-timer that he is, if he was to win that title, would you feel good about that? Knowing that the champion might not even be there the following week?
Not at all. Not knocking anything he's done. Roman's done a lot, bro. Like Roman, and somebody said something interesting. I think it was Bully when he was talking about how him and CM Punk both have their points. One thing that stood out for me is that they said, well, you know what? Punk left and Roman stayed. So I was like, you know what? Valid. You know what I'm saying? He did. He stayed, bro. He stayed when the shit was bad, and he stayed until the shit got better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. While Punk just bounced, bro, and didn't care to stick around and make shit better. So Roman definitely has my respect, but I guess he just get those kind of perks now, bro, because he was there to make the shit better. And he did make it better, with the bloodline and all that shit. Wrestling got back popping.
Yeah.
And so that's just part of the perks. He can leave and go as he wants. But if it was me pushing the button, bro, like I would want somebody that was going to be there consistently.
Yeah.
How you not going to have your champion around to promote the brand? To me, that don't make any sense.
Right.
So I would stick with Punk, and I still feel like, okay, he main evented WrestleMania, but now he has to main event and defend the title. So that'll be all right, complete. I main evented and defended the title.
Yeah.
So that'll be a complete full circle story, man. After that, it's like, all right, what we want to do now? Yeah.
His career goal, his dream come true. Right here with this upcoming weekend. Going in as the champ, because he didn't get the victory last year. He lost to Seth Rollins. Yeah. His first main event, his first singles main event, ending the show. That's what meant the most to him. Name on the marquee, the last match. You go home after my match talking about my match.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be surprised if he doesn't leave with the world title?
Yep. 100%. We gotta have that wow moment, right? So is that gonna be the match where we're like, wow, or is it gonna be like, I don't know.
Do you expect any level of outside interference with the Usos or even some other Samoans?
I hope not, man.
The Rock's come out of CM Punk's mouth a few times, but CM Punk always drops the Rock's name.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that has any legs to it, but
I hope they just let them do their thing, man.
Yeah, because if there's a fuck finish in Cody versus Randy, I don't want to see a fuck finish with the second night's main event too. Somebody got to be triumphant. Somebody got to win clean.
Yeah, I agree.
And if that's going to be somebody, I think it should be CM Punk.
Yes.
And then Roman can get that title later when they got some type of long-term plan, or at least say, hey, we need to have you here at least every other week for 2 months until you drop the title to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have another 1,000 days.
And I think it is going to be clean because Punk, they've been foreshadowing Punk always saying, yo, you can't do it by yourself. Can't do it by yourself. You need your cousins. Can't do it by yourself, can you? Go ahead, go get your cousins. You know you need their help. So he might be on some shit like, yo, don't interfere in the match before he goes out. Punk was drilling that shit. You need some help. You know he needs help.
Mm-hmm. That's why you got to pay attention to that Usos and LA Knight match.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to that Solo Sikoa. Pay attention to that Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a fun angle. That'd be like a really fun shenanigan angle. I just don't want shenanigan in the main events 2 nights in a row.
No.
But if I'm going to get some shenanigans, I'd much rather have the Bloodline on night 2 than fucking Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll on night 1.
Yeah.
If we had the shenanigan meter going on right now. Anyway, you're picking CM Punk to win?
CM Punk.
I'm rolling with CM Punk as well. Shout out to the Tribal Chief, but today is not your day.
It ain't it.
Madison J picked Roman Reigns to win. So Madison J picked Roman Reigns. I'm picking Punk. You're picking Punk. Either 2 of us is right or 1 of us is right.
Mm-hmm.
We will find out post WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But I think if CM Punk wins, clean, no shenanigans.
Me too. GTS, man.
Hmm?
Might take about 2 of them, but he'll get it done.
Yeah.
Or he could do the damn, the Pepsi plunge?
If his knees allows it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the match. I think it's going to be dope. I think it's a dope main event.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. That is the WrestleMania card and our predictions. Let's do a quick rapid fire on your top 5 most anticipated matches of the show.
Oh, easy. Cody and Randy. Of course, Roman and Punk. The Intercontinental match, ladder match. Jacob versus McIntyre. And Gunther versus Rollins.
That is solid.
That's a solid ass PLE, bro.
Yeah, that is a good PLE, which would be worth $30.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. I don't know about Cody and Randy now because of the whole Pat McAfee shit, man. Might have to downgrade it. So let me just put that to the side. Roman Punk, Oba, Brock, Gunther, Seth. I'm with you on Drew versus Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my 4th probably would be
ladder match.
Ladder match is exciting, but I could do without it. Yeah, I'll throw Cody and Randy back in there, although they're going to fuck it up. So, or maybe not. I'm totally down to be pleasantly surprised. We'll see. Yeah, but it totally fucked up that angle.
Yes, royally fucked it up.
But shout out to all the performers. Shout out to everybody who made it on the card.
Yes, sir, for sure. Thank you.
And HHW fan will be back with you post WrestleMania to give our review of the show. But now it is time for the plugs. Stephen Gold, what you got cooking right now, sir?
Yo. So last year I did 50-something freestyles for an entire year, spending out wherever I was feeling. I came home and just hopped on the microphone and just let it go. However I was feeling that day. So make sure you check that out on SoundCloud, Stephen Gold 919 on SoundCloud. And I'm also on all streaming platforms that have a few projects. My newest one being AU Dose, produced entirely by my bro Streety Baby. over in the red dot. What up, bro? So make sure you link, share, comment, and spread it.
We'll have those links in the description of this video. Also, check out our other co-hosts, Madison J.
County.
StillNoMatterWhat.com is where you can go to download his latest project called Still No Matter What. You can also go to his Bandcamp page, which we'll have linked in the description, to check out rappers like Wrestling 1, 2, and 3. And then after you finish listening to all this music, go to hiphopandwrestling.com or hiphopwrestling.com. Both links will take you to the same destination where you can get HHW merchandise. We appreciate you supporting the brand and the movement. Make a statement. And have a fantastic WrestleMania weekend. One of my favorite times of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Gold, did I forget anything?
Forgot to say peace.
Oh yeah, that's right. Peace.
You flick up with the sickest. I cough with bad intentions. I need your riches and the food up off your dishes. These statements are malicious. You rappers leave me in stitches. Hardy hard, you small like Marty Marr. I just link with Money Man Club at Mardi Gras. I speak quote.